Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we wanted to do a video kind of talking about items at Sephora that we would like to purchase at the VIB sale, that we're tempted to purchase, but we won't be purchasing, and kind of why. How we can kind of talk ourselves out of that. No buy style. So if you're curious to see our picks, hear our thoughts, then, oh my god, hear our thoughts, then just keep on watching. Okay, well I have one just to start. This Sol de Janeiro, this new cream. I'm just interested in it. I don't know what to say. I love their Bum Bum cream. I've heard that it smells good. It doesn't really...
What's that scent?
I don't really know. I was just about to look to see. It says floral scent. So I don't know if I would like that, but
I sure would.
I've heard some good things, and so I'm curious about it. But I heard that they were bought out by an MLM. So
I still want the original Patrick Ta Major Dimension eye palette. And the new one is also very tempting to me because it's like rosier tones.
Yeah.
The thing that really gets me is the two creams in there, and I have seen a lot. I watched a lot of reviews on the first one because I wanted it really bad, even though I knew I wasn't gonna get it, and I still want it really, really bad because I feel like we have a lot of beautiful textured, colorful shadows, and we don't have as many textured neutrals, and that's what I'm really after, is like a really textured neutral. Aside from like Pat McGrath and a couple random Cleona shades, we don't have a ton of like textured neutrals.
Yeah.
I want to know what they are. I want them.
I agree with that.
They're so pretty. Ooh, I like this Tower 28 set, the Dream Team set. I really like the Tower 28
Will
blushes.
you screenshot these?
Yeah. I really like the Tower 28 blushes, and I also really like the Tower 28 lip glosses. The only thing is that they expire fairly quickly, so they smell kind of gunky. How long have we even had ours? Less than a year, right?
Probably right around a year.
Right around a year, and it smells really, really funky.
Yeah.
The performance is the same, but the smell is not good. So that's my only hesitation in purchasing a lip gloss, especially in a shade like this, where it's like probably a nice color, but not like a clear gloss, or not like a clear with sparkles, or a very, very sheer pink. You know, those are my type of glosses. So I don't really need this, but I do like the blush color. It looks like a nice light peachy pink, and I would love to have that in the Tower 28 formula. But we have the Mini Rare Beauty blushes that, at least from this picture, are similar in tone and color. So I can pretty easily talk myself out of not needing this. Plus, our blushes are out of control right now. So when I see a blush that I want, I immediately am like, no.
Natasha Denona.
Ooh,
of course, she had to come out with this cute little freaking pastel palette.
I know. And I want to know if the shades in there, like, I want to know if Mint Frost is even more revamped, you know? Like, the shades from the original Tropic that are in here, I want to know what their formula is.
I don't think Mint Frost is the same. I saw swatches and I was like, that's not my Mint Frost. So I don't know, but I'm so curious about it. Now, I know we don't need it, and you want to know the reason why? Because within the last couple of years, our Natasha Denona usage has declined significantly. And so if I'm not using her palettes, if I'm not using those luxury palettes, and I'm noticing that, why am I buying more? So I don't need it. I do want it. I
like the colors in it.
I like the colors. I think it would go really, really well with Circo Loco, and that's why it calls to me, because I feel like Circo Loco to me needed this for it to be a usable palette for me. So I just, I can envision.
I should pull that one out again.
I know, I was thinking about doing that for my next painting palette.
Yeah. I was thinking Natasha of some sort.
Yeah.
This isn't the contour stick, but Westman Atelier, in general, their sticks are something that interests me a lot. I really, I love a contour stick. I really do. My problem is that I can hardly ever find one that's an actual color that is a contour on me, or like a neutral bronzer. Like, I really like the formula of the Makeup by Mario one, and it's, marketed as a sculpting contour type stick. It's a very, very warm color on me. It's what I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful bronzer, but what I like right now in a bronzer is not to make me look warmer, really.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add a little bit of dimension to my face, which is why taupe from Salt, New York always works best for me. But I've been wanting a product very similar to that, and I do have one, you know. I have the Kat Von D gel contour, which I do like well enough, but it does have sort of a curve to it. Like, it's not my perfect thing. I want it in like a stick roll-up type of form.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And I don't know if they offer, it looks like they do. Even in these foundations, it looks like there's some cool-ish kind of colors.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And I don't know. Even the foundation stick tempts me just because of the packaging, but I know myself in foundation sticks and I don't trust them most of the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's
Yeah.
on that.
Danessa Myricks decided to be
Oh yeah.
not nice to me, because how in the hell are you gonna come out with a pencil liner that you can put in the waterline that's multi-chrome?
Yeah, and I know she would make. I love a pencil liner for a wing.
Oh my God.
really do. I feel like I have so much more control over it rather than a liquid, like a pencil and a brush. So good. And I just know Danessa would have killed that formula. You know, like, I know they're good. Same with the, like, I really want the, I don't have these pulled up. I'm saying them anyway. I'm so sorry. The Makeup Forever, like, artist color pencils or whatever.
Yeah.
There are a couple of those that I really, really, really want, because I think they will work as, like, excellent lip liners and really good brow pencils and really good, like, contour sticks almost. I saw, there's this one girl on Instagram. I cannot remember her handle right now for the life of me, but I will try, whenever you edit this, tell me, and I'll find her. She did a video using the Makeup Forever artist color pencils as, like, a contour. Is her name Kelsey? I don't know.
Kelsey Beauty vlogger,
Probably.
the one with the very defined Cupid's bow. And
Yeah.
Kelsey Beauty vlogger.
And I love her content, and she just killed it, and I've wanted them ever since, even more than I already did previously.
Yeah, she does kill it. Okay, something that I want, because I have the mini of, is the full size of the Huda Beauty mascara.
Yes.
It does transfer pretty bad on me, which is a big bummer. It's a big bummer, but it makes my lashes look so bum.
Oh, it makes my lashes look better than they ever have, except maybe.
Oh my
God, the Tom Ford mascara.
Yeah, that Tom Ford mascara.
God, I want it back so bad.
It's so good. I
can't fork out that kind of money on the reg, you know?
I know.
I remember it did last a while though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might get it again. Not anytime soon. Maybe after the no buy, or once we run through a bunch of mascaras. Because we obviously cannot purchase any more for now.
Yeah.
But same with, like, really Tom Ford as a whole interests me, because I have the... I saw Kaki do a video on reviewing, like, Tom Ford as the brand.
Yeah.
And she was using the Wet n Dry eye quads, and I thought that they looked so freaking stunning. Like, you could use them, like, they were like liquid shadows essentially, and they had so much color to them. And not a lot of texture, but I feel like they could provide me a really, really good base, or even like a good, like, liner kind of situation. Like, just like almost liquid shadow in powder form thing. And I don't know if I'm making that up, but it's a lot of money to spend, even with the, well, I would probably get the 10% off.
Yeah.
Sephora right now anyway. Like, I've lost all of my status, so it wouldn't even be worth it to get it from Sephora at that kind of price, but I still, part of me really yearns for those eye quads. Like, horribly bad.
Yeah, I mean, the Huda mascara, the reason I don't need it is because we've got a bunch of other mascaras to use up. We have 2 backups still. And I do feel like we're doing really good on using up mascaras. Like, I feel like I've, stuck and focused to a few, and we're getting a lot of them dried out. And so I'm really glad to see that. And those minis were really nice to try, because there are ones that I'm like, oh, I could take that in the full size actually.
Yeah,
but
like the bite one.
But the reality is, we're on a no buy, and so once we're out of those mascaras, like, how many are we gonna buy? Like, am I really so dedicated to the Huda one that I'm willing to fork out that kind of money to be one of my only mascaras?
Yeah, because I mean, after we run through the mascaras that we have, we'll probably only buy one. Probably one each, realistically, because we have different mascara preferences.
Yeah.
But still, right now we have maybe 9 different mascaras open. Okay.
And it feels necessary. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it feels like something that we need to do. But it's not. And I'm sure once we condense that down, it's going to be easier to understand why that is. But I'm so used to wearing like 4 different mascaras at a time.
Yeah.
Just layering and layering and layering, you know? So
building my perfect mascara formula.
Exactly. Dude, if we made a mascara, we'd kill it.
Dude, for real. You know? I really just think there's not that much that I want now.
There are things that, like, you know,
that I'm interested in.
And I'm like, ooh. But then I'm just like, I don't know. I still really want the Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadows from Charlotte Tilbury.
Yeah.
The shade Pillow Talk is the one that draws me in the most. I just think they look so unbelievably stunning. And maybe I'm making that up. Maybe they're subpar, but I really, like, I love the look of just my auric shadow. And I love to have the topper portion, but I like to have that matching base to go with it as well. And for like a really easy look, it's like perfect. You know, I slap on that, I put my highlighter on the inner corner, and that's that. And I feel put together. But it's also not something like I've been trying to, obviously today I'm not wearing a one and done kind of look, you know? And I've been trying to branch out again because I got stuck in that makeup rut. So I've been trying to branch out again. So I don't know that even buying a shadow like that is worth it right now. Because we have other ones, like my Revlon color, like little pots or whatever. And then Kayla just sent us a bronze one from Maybelline. I think it is
beautiful.
Heavenly? It's heavenly. So I don't need the Charlotte Tilbury one. If they offer a drugstore, I'm sure there is a comparable drugstore color to that.
Yeah.
And if I really want it, I can go out and buy that after the no-buy ends, you know? I don't need to fork out the money for Charlotte Tilbury straight out the gate for something that I don't even know if I'm going to use all the time. And it will also depend on my hair color, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense, but I do, like, I would love to be able to try it at least, you know? You could scoop out a sample as 4 or something.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm just doing so good on this makeup no buy, and I also feel like for the most part I think that I really am looking to fall in love with our collection again. I'm looking to shop our collection, and so for whatever
really
reason,
fun too.
It really has removed that desire that I've had to buy makeup almost completely, because I haven't even gotten through half the palettes back there. I haven't even gotten through a quarter of them. I went through a few. And it's really nice to help me like determine like right now I'm using this stupid Ace Beauté palette, and I really don't like using it at all. And so that is good for me to know, so we can discuss possibly decluttering it if we're not going to use it.
Possibly decluttering it, and then like, I mean, if you, here, pull it out, will you? This is a palette. Quality is pretty good. Color story is very eye-catching. This is a very pleasing color story to look at. So of course we would be gravitating towards buying something like this, you know? So when other color stories like this come out on the market, we can refer to this and be like, no, we don't need that, because you know what? We didn't get enough use out of this one, and focusing on it was dreadful because this color story is just not for us, you know? Not all the time. And so then we know that we have the one, and that's either all we need, or we can declutter it whenever we see fit, you know, whatever the case is. But at least then we have like a more firm idea of what our preferences are. Without like, because I feel like we've said that a few times, like, oh, we know our preferences. Well, preferences change.
Yeah, I mean, mine are changing a lot right now. Like my skin has not, I've been taking care of it a little bit less well than I have the last 5 years of my life.
Me too.
So like last night I fell asleep with my makeup on. I wasn't wearing much. I was literally just wearing Auric Glow Lust and mascara, so it was like no biggie.
Oh, okay, if I fall asleep with mascara on.
It was only 1 coat of the e.l.f. mascara, so it was not bad at all. I was barely wearing anything because I just had a tattoo appointment yesterday, and I would like literally over my dead body like 2 years ago. That would literally never happen.
Well, it would happen to me only because Charlotte was a baby.
Oh, yeah.
And I worked until midnight, so I would get home, she'd wake up, I'd fall asleep, she'd be on my boob, that kind of thing.
No,
But I would wake up in the middle of the night and wash it off.
Yeah. It has just kind of killed my skin a little bit, being a little bit more lazy at the end of the night when it comes to my skincare, because I'm so tired of like self-care.
Do I have to care so much all the time about the way I look and the way that my skin looks all the time?
I know.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day. I like makeup not because it makes me prettier, partially because it makes me prettier. Okay, let's be honest. Anybody that says
you don't think it makes you, I mean, unless a very specific demographic, but like,
but makeup does make me feel, prettier. But I like it because I like the artistic qualities behind it.
Yes.
I like doing the colorful makeup because I like to, play with colors and all that stuff on my eyes. But I also like, the gems because they're fun and because they're eye-catching. And I like the attention that comes from it too, And
I love like sitting down and blending like a good neutral matte eye look, like things like that. Like there's artistry in like literally every single aspect of makeup.
Like even just a one shadow, like my little auric pot, whatever the fuck that thing is called, I can never remember. But like even that, it's like, oh, this is beautifully artistic in a way that it doesn't look like much, but it's also really eye-catching, and everybody thinks it looks, like subtle, and it didn't take long, but it also makes me feel very put together and like makes me look a little more mature. It depends on how I want to be perceived by others generally.
Yeah.
And I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Of course we got off track with this video, huh?
I know, there's just not that much I want. I mean, I'm not from Sephora, not really from Ulta either. I mean, the only thing I want is like perfumes. Like I'm really, really feeling like scents right now. And so I'm kind of ignoring that urge because I know it'll get out of hand really fast. And given the amount of ink that I've put into my leg within the last 12 months, I don't need to pick up another expensive habit. So, I've decided to avoid that.
Yeah, my desire has been mainly on clothing right now, but I still have decided, same reason for makeup, is that my preferences changed. By the time this no buy is over, my preferences likely will have changed. I do not need to buy the thing that I want right now. No matter how good it makes me feel in the moment, I do not need it. And recognizing that and being able to like look at myself and be like, I'm gonna wear the same clothing I've been wearing for years and years and years because it still works, it still fits me, I still feel okay in it. And maybe when I'm feeling up to it, I will buy 1 or 2 items and then I can slowly build from there.
Yeah.
But like God saved me the other day because I got on ThredUp. I got this 60% off coupon. I exited ThredUp. I thought about ThredUp for days and days and days. I thought, let's get back on and peruse. Well, I never set up a password, so I can't log in. It says I don't have an account, but when I put in my email, it prompts me to enter my password. There's no way to fix it. I tried all the options. Couldn't find an email from the initial code. I must have deleted it. I don't know where it went. It's like ThredUp disappeared from my inbox. And I took that as a sign from the Lord saying, girl, get your shit together. You don't need to buy this stuff. And my boyfriend just bought me a cool pair of overalls. So whenever those get here,
that'll help satiate.
That'll help, because I can use, a t-shirt with those. And, if I really, really, really want to go out of my way, I'll go thrifting. I haven't been thrifting in a while, It's because I'm too lazy to go thrifting. I'd rather shop online.
Yeah.
Even ThredUp is more expensive than thrifting, even though it's cheaper than buying, full price. But, there's a lot that goes into this. But it's been really nice to feel like, I'm like growing a little bit.
Yeah.
Other things matter.
I've definitely spent a little bit on clothes. Like I had one little Target shopping spree, but we did declutter a lot of clothes prior to that. And the things that I got, I'm happy with everything I got except for that purple top that doesn't look good on anybody here.
I still have it in my closet because I'm desperate to make it work.
Yeah, so there's like a purple velvet top and it's an extra small and I was like, ain't no way that's fitting me. And Liv was like, that is the cutest shirt I've literally ever seen in my life. And I'm like, well, it's not gonna fit you either. And she's like, well, get it because maybe it will fit me. If not, maybe it'll fit Vic. it's on sale for $9 or something like that. I was like, fine. So I bought this stupid shirt, but I bought a couple black tops and a couple skirts, and I'm really happy with buying the skirts actually. I didn't think I would be, but they're like the perfect style.
They're just
for
edgy
me.
enough for you to where they don't get perceived as super girly.
Yeah, so like I feel like they're perfect because I'll typically still wear them with neutral things and black things or whatever, and it definitely adds a little bit of girlishness to like my vibe right now, even though like clearly I'm a girl, like I wear makeup, I got long nails, but like the short cut throws everything off. Gotta balance.
Yeah.
I can't look too androgynous. I think I'm, you know, screwed on that front now, but you know, here we are. But
Yeah, you look like Jeffree Star.
ew. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm feeling really good. There's definitely indie brands that I would like to try. I would definitely love. Actually, the only thing I want to do, what I crave at night when I think about makeup, I was laying last night thinking about makeup, and I'm like, I want to do my makeup. And I was like, what do I want to use? Salt New York. This break has been painful.
I know.
I dream about spice. Literally dream about that
I
blush.
pulled out salt today again when I got ready for work earlier, and I was like, oh. The color is so much better. I know these like the back of my hand.
I know.
I'm so versed in
know.
how to mix them, which colors pair well together, how to layer them.
I was looking for the Cleona palette because I didn't see it up here and it was on the ground. So I was looking back there in our palettes, and I was like, okay, let me look through the minis and see if there's anything interesting in here. And I opened my mini salt palette and I go, ah! Just close it and put it back. It's like, kill me.
I know.
That's what I want the most. Is I want to go back to my staples. And what I am happy about, I did pan a foundation and a concealer, and I'm feeling good about that. I mean, Revlon sent us too many concealers, but honestly, there's a lot of air in there. I feel like I'm running.
And I do really
quick.
like those concealers.
I do a lot.
I'm glad to have gotten them, and it'll be. I mean, they could come in handy at some point, the other shades, but more than likely we'll donate them or put them in a giveaway of sorts eventually.
Yeah.
It's just, there's so much going on. It's like, how do I prioritize being in this beauty space and wanting to do YouTube and wanting to create content, but also not prioritize makeup so highly that I want to buy it all the time?
Yeah. I just need to be more inspired again, and I've noticed because I need to make sure that I'm doing things that don't make me want to buy. So watching people like Hannah Louise Poston or even Khaki, for whatever reason, Khaki doesn't necessarily sell me on things. Like she piques my interest, but she never sells me. Unless she's like ride or die, of course.
She like sells me to where I'll watch a video and I'll be like, I want that. But I don't normally go out of my way to buy them because I don't feel like she's pushy about that kind of thing. She'll just be like, I like it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, me too.
Or like just going through Instagram, because nothing that I see on Instagram I'm gonna buy. Like when I go through the reels or like the explore page or whatever, like I need to like consume more beauty content. Otherwise I'm never going to want to create beauty content.
Yeah, I mean, we keep saying we're gonna be back on here more consistently, and it just keeps not happening.
Yeah.
And that's okay, you know? That's fine. But I don't know why we put so much pressure on ourselves to upload so often. Probably because we want to grow.
Yeah, because I like this channel. I don't want to lose it.
I don't want to lose it either. But, you know,
yeah,
life gets in the way. And we don't have to focus on this 24/7. That's fine.
No, but with Instagram going to shit, where else are we going?
That's true. Yeah, Instagram is...
YouTube, girl, God.
I gotta make more TikToks. The bane of my existence. You're telling
every
me
single last
I'm supposed
person
to take myself seriously doing a transition where I'm like, I don't know how to do it. I don't want to learn how to do it. I don't understand it. It makes me feel silly.
It's not quite. It can be my thing sometimes, I guess.
I'm really feeling myself, maybe.
Yeah, I can.
I just need to learn how to do it. That's all I need to do is learn how to do it. But I just have not prioritized it yet.
But I don't think that that's everybody's content, and that's okay. Like, you know, not everybody does the crazy transitions. Some people do the talk through videos, and just like quick stuff because
Yeah.
that's what they do, and forced content is obvious. So anyway, we got off on a rant. We always get off on a rant.
We haven't talked to you guys in
God
well,
knows how
like
long.
2 weeks
A
now.
couple weeks, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, long enough for me to change my hair again. So long enough for
This
something.
color is going nowhere. I love this color, but it's going nowhere. Like,
Yeah, it's just like stuck at this point now.
I mean, I re-dyed it because it was like fading and my bangs were turning copper. And my coworker, my assistant teacher, she was like, I love that your hair is turning orange. I said, oh, time to re-dye.
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was so cute with
I
the
like
copper bangs in the front.
I hate it. But it'll turn out like that again sometime.
Yeah, I think I am actually gonna go ginger after a little while in this color. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I've been wanting to do ginger for a while, and I really actually want to go back to black or like a really dark, cool tone brown in the end. And so I figured I could then do ginger, and then that'd be the perfect base for the dark, and so then I could move. Okay, where was I at?
Want to go ginger?
I want to go ginger, so it'd be the perfect transition or whatever. But I miss my black. I think the blonde's cute. I like it. I have no issue with it. Like, it really is really cute, but I really like the black, so.
I like the black too. Anyway, to close off this video, to end it on a note that's like semi-compatible with the title of whatever we're gonna name it. If you feel like shopping the Sephora VIB sale, but you are also not wanting to spend money, how about you look on there if you really feel like it, and every time you find a product that you want to add to cart, you ask yourself, why? Charlotte is going through a why phase right now. So just keep asking yourself the question.
But why?
But why? Because I have nothing else like this. Well, why do you need something that's like this? Because I want it. Because why? Because there's a void in my soul. Whatever the fuck that is. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. You don't need it. Why do you need it right now, this very moment? Why can't you wait until that craving leaves you? Until you've sat on it for an extended period of time. I'm not talking a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm talking a very extended period of time. You will survive without this makeup product, even though everything in your makeup goblin soul is telling you that you're going to die without it.
That's crazy. Learning that and accepting that was crazy.
It has been.
I for real think I kicked this thing.
I think so
I'm
too.
feeling good.
I am still a little concerned as to when we start buying again, if that is going to like snowball. But honestly, I'm so worried about my finances right now. But I don't think that's going to happen. You know?
Yeah.
So it'll be fine.
Yeah. Interesting. That's the end of our video. We need to shut up and leave you guys alone. Our last video was 44 minutes. I just finished editing it. Unbelievable why we talk so much. But we don't post.
You guys
often
signed
enough,
up for this, so I don't want to hear any complaints.
Yeah, long form content is our thing. But thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a great day, night, evening,
Afternoon.
life.
Brunch.
Mwah.